Creativity in events has no boundaries, and as such, ADC Group celebrated it on a global scale and in its highest expression with Bea World, the international festival of events and live communication on the theme Creative Thinking, the Art of Breaking Routines. The festival, staged from November 21st to 24th in the Portuguese city of Coimbra, famous for its university and one of the oldest in Europe, was made possible thanks to the collaboration of Apicati, the Portuguese Association of Events and Tourism Agencies. A very unique destination to celebrate a record year for the Best Event Awards, an international contest now in its 13th edition, which achieved its best result ever with 303 entries. 122 registered agencies from 28 countries around the world in the run-in for the famous elephants awarded by jury prominent live communication experts and professionals flew to Coimbra to kick off its live presentations and voting on the first day of the event, inaugurated as per tradition by Salvatore Sagone, President of ADC Group. The University of Coimbra is the evocative location that hosted the Fado performance, typical Portuguese folk music, and a welcome drink that greeted guests upon their arrival. The live presentations took place at the Convento São Francisco, one of the city's historical buildings, which is now a cultural and congress centre. On Friday 23rd of November, as part of the festival, we celebrated both the 13th editions of the Best Event Awards and the International Event Awards, as well as the first edition of the Best Location Awards, reserved to the best event venues, convention bureaus and top world destinations. The collaboration with DigiEvents, provider of the festival's official app, was fundamental to offer participants a truly personalized and interactive experience. New features for this year, the broadcast of the live presentations from the festival venue and the live streaming of the award ceremony on the Bea World Facebook page, both made possible thanks to Putting More Around. This year, Gerd de Bruycker, Marketing Director of Cisco Systems, was appointed President of the high-ranking panel of jurors. A committed effort from the jury given a number of projects that made it through the first round of voting for the 2018 Best Event Awards. 151 projects reached the final after the initial online voting phase. Participants were also able to attend this phase at Convento São Francisco, making the most of a precious training and updating moment. They were also able to attend inventive live presentations through which the agencies highlighted the strategic and creative thinking, motivating the success of their events before the jury. A well-deserved pause in the jury's intense day was provided by a special lunch break, during which delegates had the opportunity, through the online platform Network Tables, to request a place at special thematic tables, able to state their preferences based upon the topics and guests. This year, the jury for the Special Press Award gathered once again for its plenary session. The prize, awarded by representatives from the international specialized media, is bestowed to the winning project who was able to give a preview of the future, with technology being used to create a customized experience. A pretty first long day at the festival, which ended with a session behind closed doors for all jurors, who gathered to establish the category prizes, the special prizes, and award the Bea World Grand Prix. The following day was the date with the award ceremony, for all to learn about the events that triumphed at this year's edition of the festival. And now, please welcome the jury president, Gerd de Bruycker.
Bea World Festival. The event is getting bigger and better year after year. And what I'm extremely pleased about is the fact that we get more and more entries from outside of Europe. That makes it more and more a really and truly a worldwide festival on that one. If I then look at, let's say, the more than 120 cases that have been showcased here, let's say, if I look at the trends there, I see a couple of them. First of all, I'm thinking about digitization of our industry. That is definitely hitting that. That starts with the use of technology to really create immersive experiences. And the fact that we are living in a digital world actually gives us all the opportunity to really think seriously about the return on investment about the events. And further in this digitization, we also see actually more and more that online and offline components and experiences are coming together. So that's kind of the first trend that I'm seeing there. The second one that I see is actually that we see more and more B2C components entering into B2B environment. And I think about gamification of our events, I'm thinking about user-driven content, let's say. Further, what I see as well is the festivalizing, in a certain way you can say, of B2B events. And a kind of the third thing for me, what I'm for myself, extremely pleased about as a marketing professional is the fact that a lot of people and cases and agencies are talking about the integration into the overall marketing mix. They talk about omni-channel, they talk about customer journeys. Hey, and that's what we really want to achieve.